different vehicle. He come back to a different vehicle with his parents. And I need charges for the parents too.
And he is allegedly the son of a trooper. People are talking around town that he's...
Well, we try to find out more and more about him, but a lot of people is like we're working on it too. But we try to find out more details. It's for everybody's sake, you know. But I want justice for Daniela. You know, it's not wait this month, this man is still free. Now he plead guilty already because he makes a deal between the DA and the lawyer. I know what kind of deal is. I know pretty much my cases. The only thing I need to do, and I need to work on it, I want a justice for Danny. And another thing is, this county is all corruption. We already have history by this county. Back from 2000 to now. We have a lot of corruption in this county, and we need a new system. This system is need to be fixed, because it's not matter who you are. You can be black, white, no matter what color you are. Justice is for everybody. No, it's because I have connections over here, I have connections over there. He gotta be covered. It's not. Be better fixing, you know, doing better work. Show to the county we have the right justice on this place. We have the right cops, the right, you know, help.
What are your thoughts on the current governor of
Well, I called the governor a couple times and I explained everything. And I just want justice. I need help. And for this county, can they do the help? I'm going to another county. And for the other county, it's not giving me another help. I'm going to the next county. I'm going to the next county. This place is all about money. No lives. It's all about money, this county. You need to care about the lives too.
And this isn't the first time that there's been corruption with troopers. I think you told me 180 cases have not been...
180 cases these troopers was found over there in Raleigh, North Carolina. 180. I cannot believe it's not being fixed. And later on, we watched the news again, and these people have fake statements, not real people. You know me? This is why we don't pretty much everything by this county and the whole, well, couple counties. The first one I know is this.
And what are your thoughts on the first trooper that was assigned to Daniela's case? He was 23 years old, and what were your thoughts on him?
See, the trooper, the one he have Daniela's case, is at 23 years old. He don't have enough experience to do this kind of work. Maybe he been a trooper maybe 1 year or 2 years. He's not have enough experience. We need justice and justice and justice from anywhere for Danny. Danny, she need to be justice because she need to be rest and peace. And these people is just left this guy go free and they're still free. And for his being me, I'm being for life already in prison. You know, just because I don't have connections on this place. But now, we justice for Daniela right now. We need justice every day. We're working on it. We're working every day. Like I told the DA the other day, I said, why you don't want to put the homicide charge? You know it's a homicide charge. I said, she was alive 43 minutes. And she said, no, she was alive 23 minutes. I said, no, she was alive 43 minutes. But we're still working on it. These cases need to be fixed.
If there's one law that you think needs to be changed that would have helped Daniela, what would it be?
And for his charge for homicide, he needs to be charged for at least 50 years or for life, because the way he left it. He stopped. He knows he stopped 40 seconds and he left and coming back in different car.
And
right?
he was also,
Balao, North Carolina. And for you come back in different car, you're done. He's done.
and they gave a plea deal, and you don't agree with the plea deal
No,
they gave him.
no, because this is a deal.
Yeah.
This is a deal. When you make a deal with the lawyer and the DA, it's a deal. It's a deal.
Yeah.
And we need justice.
But do you think that he feels any remorse?
I mean, what?
Joshua Brown feels remorse for what he did.
Well, I'm, like, I don't been hearing anything from him. I don't know where he is. I just want to say, like, the only thing we know is because my witnesses, people I know, but everybody wants justice for Daniela on this county. Everybody support me. I'm so happy with that because every state support me on this case, and I just want to say thank you to you and you for everything you've been doing for me, and y'all here again. We have the evidence. Trooper, he left the evidence. The means is these people don't have no evidence. We have the evidence.
And you have the evidence because law enforcement made you pull up the evidence.
Yes, he make me pick it up, everything. He told me I'll give you a bag and I'll give you gloves to pick it up. Everything.
What did he make you pick up specifically?
Yeah, tell the audience what they made you pick up.
What?
What did they make you pick up?
Just because he say he have enough evidence.
No.
Well, I was call him. I said we found hair, we found nails, and we found a piece of skin. And I call him before we pick it up anything. And he coming over and we tell him, look, right here it is. And he said, look, we have everything already. We don't need any more evidence. We got him already. I said, dude, we can pick it up? He said, yes. I'll get you a bag and gloves, and you pick it up.
Leaving biological material on the side of the road, including teeth, hair, skin.
Pretty much, yeah, teeth, hair, and the skin.
That's awful.
And for you see the hair and the skin on this side, and the body was on the ditch, the means is she been moved. Because she don't have no blood around her. She don't have no blood around her.
That's just awful. It's awful.
This is the problem. Another thing is, when you hit somebody and leave and coming back in different car, Balao, North Carolina, you gone to get at least 50 years and all for life.
Yeah, they didn't even charge him with leaving the scene of an accident.
Nothing.
With a fatality. That's huge.
Exactly.
In Florida,
right
just like you said, you're done.
It's done.
You're done,
it's
son.
done. It's done. He needs to be in jail. And I want to pray these 3 days, tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. I want to pray to the judge. I hope he doing his job, I want to appreciate him and for he doing his work. And for he wants to take this case longer, no problem. But I want to see this man in jail since day one.
Yeah.
Since day one. The problem maybe just between the troopers and the DA is trying to cover everything that the judge, I don't know nothing about this case. This is what I think. It's between troopers and DA. He's trying to cover everything. And I have to fight for my daughter. She was turned 17 years old. I cannot believe this man took her life. I was taking care of her the longest I can.
Yeah.
But by the time you turn around in 1 minute, everything is done. And it's not right.
Guys, I know you guys were here, but it is extremely hot out here. And what you guys weren't knowing is that I was sweating behind the camera. But the phone started just shutting off on us. It's hot. So I'm going to go set up the phone behind a umbrella, and I'm just going to take some videos with my other camera, and that's all I got to be able to do because it's too extremely hot out here. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to have to figure something out for tomorrow because this is going to be too hot for my phone. So we may not be able to run live. I may have to take videos and then let you guys see the videos. So I'm going to go ahead and set back up. Oh, sorry about that. My phone just it overheated. It just died on me. All right, guys. Hopefully you guys can see me. So it's not necessarily the biggest. Oops, my phone's not sitting right. No, there we go. It's not necessarily the biggest. Why is this up so high? It seems like really high. Maybe I got it backwards. I can't remember how I used to do this. It's been a while since we've been on the tripod. Hold on a second. Let me just bring us down just a little bit. There we go. So as you guys just heard from Daniel, sorry, my phone overheated and I didn't get a chance to sum up everything. So basically what happened is August 2024, Daniela was waiting for her ride. Her friend was coming to pick her up and her friend got there and she was gone. Her friend drove around the property, made some phone calls, couldn't find her friend, and then ended up taking off. Well, what ended up happening is her friend didn't realize she had just been struck by a vehicle and was in the ditch across the road. So it wasn't until the person that hit her, that drove off, left her at the scene of an accident, went home, changed vehicles, came back to the scene of an accident with a different vehicle. Again, that's a hit and run, right? I mean, I am describing a hit and run with fatalities. And they failed to give him a blood test or take any type of biological evidence from him at the scene after a fatality. And so basically this guy's getting a slap on the wrist because, one, he left the scene of an accident with a fatality. He tampered with evidence. He kicked a phone from the road. Daniel believes that he exited his car for 40 seconds before getting back into his car and leaving the scene. And these are all the things that would be fleshed out in trial, but the prosecution, the state, the DA gave this guy a sweetheart deal because their police officers corruptly sent him home without doing their job. Makes you wonder how a well-trained law enforcement body seems not to have or know how to handle an accident scene with a fatality, and one where a guy actually left the scene and came back to the scene in a separate car, not even allowing law enforcement to observe the car. This goes outside of any type of police procedure and protocol I've ever heard. In the state of Florida, you have a fatality, you go straight to the hospital and get blood and biological material taken from you. There's no questions asked. Fatality, that's the process. I don't understand how people wouldn't understand the process here in North Carolina. So now that you guys kind of hear the tidbits of this, and I'm going to ask you to go and do your own research by Googling Alamance, North Carolina. You'll learn a lot of history about this county. I'm not going to say what I've said before I got to this county, standing in this county, because we already have the sharks circling the area. So I don't play well. Especially when people start violating people's rights. But Betty doesn't play well. I'm lawful, legal, and I'm cordial. But I stand my ground when I need to stand my ground. Now, we have a huge issue here because this family behind me, right here, is seeking justice. They do not agree with what the plea deal has. The plea deal is giving this guy 5 years. You guys just heard him. That's her father right there. He wants him in jail. He wants Joshua Brown in jail for homicide. He left the scene of an accident. She could have been saved. 43 minutes she fought, and nobody was there to help her for 43 minutes. That's disgusting. Somebody has to pay more than 5 years for that. But that's the sweetheart deal that this county gave this particular person, Joshua Brown. Look in his history as well. You'll find that his grandpa and family are without a doubt associated with judgeships and law enforcement in this area. It feels like a Ronnie Lawson and his son diddling with kids, I mean, almost all over again, does it not? Except not as extreme, but however, we do have a young teenager deceased because this man was most likely under the influence and they failed to test him for that, so they can never prosecute him for that. Why did they intentionally? They told everybody at the scene he was an intoxicated driver until they found out who he was, and then all of a sudden he's okay to go home. We got problems. We got problems, Alamance. We got problems. What you're doing to this family is wrong. I'm one of those people that do the right thing because it's the right thing to do all the time. Not because it's the easy decision, but because it's the right decision. And that's what we need to be impressing upon the government here in this county, is to do the right thing. The right thing is not 5 years. The right thing is making that man be held accountable. You guys saw his videos. We all saw his videos running through this county at 120 miles an hour, multiple times. It was only a matter of time before somebody got killed. And you allowed it to happen then. You allowed this girl to get mowed over without holding this man accountable. And now when you hold this man accountable, you're giving him 5 years? But however, if the shoe was on the other foot and somebody that looked like them was behind that car, and somebody looked like Josh was in that ditch, I have a funny feeling somebody like them would have gotten a lot more years. Just saying. That's a problem for me. That's a problem for the Bullhorn Betty channel. That's a problem for the true crime community. Big problem. We stand with this family right here. Tell you tomorrow, if you guys would like to be here, we are going to be here all weekend, and I believe we're here from 12 to 6 every day till Sunday, and then Monday is court, and then I'll be heading to PA for another case. And so if you guys would like, come on out. If you guys would like today, we'll be out here until 6 p.m. Come out. We can always use the love, the support, and the fellowship out here. Learn a little bit about this case and stand side by side with this family. And let Alamance County know we're standing with this family. We are not standing with this injustice. We're not standing up for this injustice. This family deserves better from this county. This family deserves better. Nobody should be protected in any place across this country because of who they know. Not even me. Not even me. I know a lot of people. And I walk my walk and I do what I got to do, no matter what. I don't make those phone calls. I don't make those phone calls. What? Let me undock you guys and we'll go take a little stroll. So Daniel, is there any way, oops, I got this the wrong way. Is there any way to stop this plea deal? Is there anything that can be done about this plea deal at this point?
What do you mean, like
with Josh, can they just not accept it? Can the judge not accept it? Is there a possibility of that?
No escuché lo que le dijo. ¿Qué le dijo Jasmine? Excuse me, what is your question?
Is there a way that the judge will not accept the plea deal that Josh entered into?
Que si no hay ninguna forma de que el juez no acepte los cargos de él. El plea es que la culpabilidad de él. Porque él se quiere hacer culpable por poco para que le den 5 años. Entonces, pues eso es un plea que no debería de ser aceptado. El juez nunca ha dicho no voy a aceptar ese plea porque el plea de él es más grande. No ha dicho todavía nada.
No ha dicho todavía nada.
The judge haven't said anything.
So, is there any? And you're going to be writing the judge a letter too.
Yeah, we gotta be writing tonight. Like that, we can take him over.
Is there anything anybody out there can do to help aid this, to stop this plea deal, to help you guys get stronger justice?
Not at the moment,
Nothing.
This is the first trooper coming through. Yeah, he knows already.
Wow.
He knows. And I don't think, like for us say, the judge, he need to plead guilt. Well, the judge, he need to check this case 100%. Because I think, like to Livia already, I say, I think the corruption is coming from trooper to the DA, from the DA, and the lawyer is make a deal.
Yeah.
Right there is the deal.
That's
And the DA is just bringing the case over to the judge.
Mhm.
And for him, I don't know pretty much about this case. It's got to be hard for him to say, oh, he's only charged for hit and run. No, it's not hit and run. My daughter, she was alive 43 minutes. It's not an accident. It's not hit and run. And like for us, say the hair was on this eye, for nails and everything. Why my daughter, she was over there on the beach?
Yeah.
This is my question. My question is, and my answer is, she been moved.
Yeah.
She been moved.
All right. Well, the equipment won't stay cool enough for us. It's so hot. It just keeps shutting our stuff down. Oh, good gracious. Oh, good gracious. Yeah, we're dealing with dealing with extreme heat out here, and it's just not very palatable for my equipment. So I might have to shut us down so I can get some content, because I'm not going to be able. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to show it on here, because it keeps getting too hot. So we're out here. If you guys would like to come out and show your support, please do. We will be out here until 6 p.m. tonight. I'm not going to be able to run live until the sun goes down a little bit more and it's not so hot. Right now it's 1:30 in the afternoon. It's the heat of the day. I'm going to go ahead and keep it running. I'm going to find a cord and I'll hook you up to a battery pack and keep you guys running as long as it will. But once it goes out, it's out. That's it. Because I'm going to be here with my signs and I can't be here talking with the signs. But if you guys want to come in and just support and come back and forth, that's fine. I'll be here. I'll come to you guys and chat with you guys as much as I can. But we are here to advocate for this young girl that senselessly lost her life. You know, and I'm glad something's better than nothing. But damn, it's just not enough. 5 years, really? He can be out in 2.5? Like, he mowed this woman over. And he didn't blink an eye. The only reason why he came back, I know, is because if he could have lied about what he did, he would have. And he would have stayed gone. But it was too noticeable on his car. And he lives with mommy and daddy. How was he going to explain that? That's why he came back. Let's be honest. That man wasn't going to do anything. Mine's up and down. All right, guys, we're just about to get some juice, some juicy Lucy. If you guys would like to check out, this is not long enough. Almost. Hold on, guys. I gotta turn you just ever so slightly. I gotta get my pour in. There we go. Hopefully that gets it. I have juice. I do not have juice. Why do I not have juice? I got juice. You guys are good. So I'm gonna leave you under here. If it gets too hot and shuts you off, I'll be back. You guys, for those that have been here and done these types of things with me, you know how it goes. I'm here sometimes. The rest of the time I'm out advocating. fresh and I'm fresh. I forgot to spritz the pits. Don't mind me. I was waving and I thought, hey, you know, before it gets a little, you know. Thank goodness I bring a care package on every scene that I come to. We're good. So you guys are doing pretty good. The sun has kind of cooled down just a little bit, so you guys should be okay. And it's going to be the same thumbnail for Saturday and Sunday. Monday will be in court. I'll do a live, let you know what the results of that were, and then we'll be heading on another road trip. We're going to go join the efforts to search for Catlin, and hopefully hear from some of the peeps, you know, some of the peeps in her world that was going to fill us in on some more information. So I have a funny feeling once I put this out, everybody's going to start contacting everybody. So everybody will know when I'm rolling in town soon enough. Lots of great support here, you know. So what I'm finding out in this particular matter, if you got to be honest, is that it sounds like this community has a lot of great people in it. A lot of great people. It's not the people of this community that are the issue. It sounds like it's the leadership of this community that appears that it might be the key to the issues that are going on here. But what we have is a law enforcement body that didn't follow proper procedures and protocols when investigating a vehicular homicide, which, to be honest with you, in the state of Florida, him leaving the scene would have made that a DUI. In the state of Florida, if you leave the scene of an accident, and there's great bodily injury and or death, it doesn't really matter. Those are elevated charges for you in the state of Florida. So if you leave the scene, you're being charged as a DUI homicide, okay? And there's a fatality. If that's not the way it is here, it's the way it should be. So even if they do have the same laws here in North Carolina that we have in Florida, because their law enforcement body did not follow the proper procedures and protocols for that type of investigation, they botched, B-O-T-C-H-E-D, botched their investigation. And therefore, because of this very well-known practice and procedure, and remember, we're true crime, so this is our life. We know policy procedures. We know them like the back of our hand, and we know that in many cases and in many states, if there is a fatality, they are required to go down and get a blood work in a blood draw. Now, I'm pretty confident that at the time that this fatality happened, that was the law here in the state of North Carolina. And that well-known law was intentionally and willfully not done when it came to a guy that has political connections in their county. Now, if you don't want the appearance of impropriety, you hold officials and their family to a higher standard, not a lower one. Not a lower one. And this county held them to a lower standard. And they're the ones that are suffering. They're the ones with the life sentence. Why this man was known to be speeding and to be under the influence of substances, predominantly marijuana and other things, He likes to race around here and record himself going in excess of 100 miles an hour multiple times. And ultimately, a girl lost her life. He left the scene of the accident, didn't show up until almost 20 minutes to a half an hour later in a different vehicle. And from my understanding, witnesses saw him kick a phone off the road. That is tampering with evidence, i.e. obstruction of justice. None of these charges, all of these charges are being overlooked in the case of Daniela Mendiola. All of them. So we've got problems here with the Sheriff's Department. And we've got problems with the DA, quite frankly, because the deal that they're getting is crap. Let's be honest, it's crap. It looks like a sweetheart deal for a politician's son. If that's the continued appearance that this county wants to have, I'm happy to make that be the appearance that you have. But if that's not the appearance that Alamance County wants to have, especially in light of already the court record that is not very pleasing toward the sheriff, you know, we got problems. I like being nice. I like being cordial to law enforcement. I work with law enforcement all over the country. I don't have any problems with my law enforcement officer that has to deal with me on the regular in my own community. As a matter of fact, I like him and he likes me, and I try to get him as much money as I possibly can when I go to my county meetings and I advocate for the sheriff. But here we have a situation where I'm absolutely confident. This is probably another Bardstown, Kentucky situation. So Bardstown, Kentucky has some really good officers. And you guys might hear Bardstown, Kentucky brought up a lot because there was another case in there, Crystal Rogers. Crystal Rogers' ex-boyfriend, Brooks Hout, is right now in trial for her murder from 2015. Long time coming. But there's corruption in that county. And there was a lot of people. Brooks Hout had millions and millions of dollars. His wicked mother, she's next to, Mommy Dearest. And come to find out, she's the one that planned this hit on Crystal that Brooks ended up taking out. Instead of it being his, it sounds like he did it for his mommy. Well, I don't know what's going on with these mommies and sons. We got some issues up in here. But he went all this time without being held accountable for his crime, and it was absolutely the deep-rooted and deep-seated political game that they were playing until finally somebody with a backbone said enough. And next thing you know, the whole entire family's going down. And that's exactly the way it should have been. It should have happened 10 years ago. I don't like politics screwing with families. I don't like politics and poor policing creating even more victims from the families of the victims. We're here to expose, empower, and educate, right? It's not just criticism. We come out here with a bunch of stuff to help law enforcement do their job. We absolutely support more money being funneled into their police departments and sheriff's departments. And we absolutely believe in proper and ongoing training of law enforcement officers, and de-escalation practices are a must in any law enforcement body. And if any law enforcement body around this country in any county does not have a public information officer, you need to hire one. They are invaluable, and they keep people like me at bay. So if they're not following those simple procedures, they're going to probably have problems when they have big news cases like what we're dealing with here, as well as in the other cases that we cover. So I'm going to get out here and keep advocating for the people. Please keep supporting this. This is for Daniela Mendiola, again, a young teenager that lost her life because somebody liked substances and liked to thought a car was a plane. So that's that, and now here we are. And you know what the aftermath is? This is the aftermath right here. This right here is the aftermath. This is the, you know what, Daniela, she can't feel, she can't see, right? They can. This is the aftermath. These people with broken hearts, these people not being able to sleep, these people having nightmares, these people wanting justice and wanting closure. These people are the ones that feel. And they're the ones that are here fighting, and we're going to join their fight and hopefully help bring some much needed attention to this case. Much needed attention to this case. But we definitely stand with this family, and I say no to any type of racism and any type of impropriety based upon stepfather. Just saying. Alright guys, sorry, we got some things to deal with.
Mira. You guys are doing pretty good. I thought this thing would have powered down by now. It's hot out here, guys. It's like really, really hot. show you guys what I did. We're over this coffee house, and you guys know I love places. They got these little things. So I bought this little guy, and I'm gonna litter somewhere around Alamance, you know, and put this somewhere for somebody special to find. I don't know who's gonna find it, but I believe somebody out here needs to know that God loves them. And the person that God needs to tell that he loves is gonna find this little guy somewhere. So that's what I did. I went ahead and bought this little guy here, and I'm gonna place it somewhere around this county. So when somebody stumbles across this little guy, they'll know that this is a message directly from God to them. And so I was compelled to do that. And so there we have it. This is the little guy right here. I don't know where I'm putting him, and I'm not going to tell you guys where I put him, but he's going to be somewhere around Alamance, predominantly Graham, you know, the city of Graham. But somebody is going to be one beautiful, lucky person because God loves you this much. So I figured, you know, we could use some love, right? We don't want to just come in here and you know shame. We always come. We never just criticize. We always point out problems, and we always come up with solutions to help those problems. That's the beauty of being on this side of the camera. One thing that I hate more than anything in the world is complaining about something without finding the appropriate solutions for the something.
Hey, loves. So I'm in Grant, and I happen to be driving back.
Oh, we got somebody that song. Yeah, this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about.
Also,
Yep, that's what it's all about. You know what? Somebody didn't even know about this case and just walked up here with their camera to learn about it. Now you know what it's all about. Demonstrations, they can be small, they can be large, they still have an impact, they still have an effect.
we're gonna
Are
be
you
here
live?
for 3 days. Everyone say hi to my
Are
dear
you
friend.
live?
I gotta lower it.
She's
'cause
got to
this is
lower it
tiny.
because I'm short. She's way up here and I'm way down here, so
I always wanted to be 5 foot. That was my dream. I wanted to get to tiny, like 4.
then we wouldn't be, you know, Sweetie Pie and Sourpuss. If she was as short as me, we'd be like the Oompa Loompa squad. There's only one Oompa Loompa allowed in this squad. It's poor Betty.
I like your hat. Did somebody give it to you?
No, I bought it. Bought it from Walmart.
Oh my gosh, I wish I had that hat. We are in Grant. If you're driving up tomorrow, awesome. Well, if you come up here, you'll see us here at the courthouse, and definitely come to me and say hi. I don't know your name, I just see.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to let you guys see pavement so I can get you guys above so I can get you guys.
We're gonna be here Saturday.
Why isn't this thing?
Monday at
There we go.
one of these court hearings, so we're gonna be
All right, my camera's not cooperating. I just wanted to show Olivia. Olivia, I wanted to tell everybody, like to say hi, and my phone kept falling.
Oh my gosh.
So you guys got to see a little bit of Olivia. So it's been a while. Her and I have been. It's been a while since we've been out here. I don't think my body's quite. I need to recondition. I need to recondition the body. You know, recondition the body. But just remember, and we'll throw this back down here. Just remember, if you find this anywhere in Alamance County, right here, it says Jesus love you. I'm going to take the tag off of it. You're not going to get it with the tag. But if you find this little guy, just remember, this was a message from God to you, because I was compelled to buy this and put this somewhere around this county. So that's what we're going to do. All right. Now we're going to go back. awesome. Somebody just off the side of the road just comes up here, sees this demonstration and wants to learn more. I love that. I love that. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. And now we got the real deal. This right here is a police grade body camera, and it's a set it and forget it type of thing. So it's been setting and forgetting for a really long time. So we no longer going to be without eyes and ears. Just thought I'd let you know that. It's clicking as we speak. You guys are going to see yourself eventually on this camera right here on the other side. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is a crazy case. Crazy case for sure. But thank you so much for stopping.
I don't have a large following. I only have like
This is Chronicles of a Witch.
Thank you so much for coming.
So when he seen that video, because I was actually making a video for something else, and I happened to catch that, and he seen the video, he was like, I never thought that she can be duplicated. But I guess she comes in all colors. That's cute. And he became mutual with me since then. All right, take care.
boy that ran this beautiful girl over. Run her over. Left the scene of an accident. Yeah, left the scene of an accident, picked evidence off the roadway, and they're giving him a sweetheart plea deal. Nothing. And this, it was, to be honest with you, it was off one of the roads. I have the address, but it was off one of the county roads. It wasn't here. It's about like 20 minutes out. And she was out on one of the roads, and she was waiting in her boyfriend's driveway, because I'm from Florida, so I don't know this area too well. And I was out there, so I know the area, but I just don't know the road. And she was standing there, and you could literally see the car. Like, he went over a lane into the grass.
So intentionally.
I think he was drunk. I think not drunk, but I think he was on substances. I don't think he was under the influence of alcohol, but he was under the influence of something. Speeding. He's an excessive speeder. He used to report himself going through these streets here at 100 miles an hour on his Instagram.
How old is he?
30, old enough to know better.
Yes.
Old enough to know better, lives with mommy and daddy, you know, one of them kids that never has a, you know, probably no accountability. But there's a lot of failures.
That's
the way it is sometimes, you know. God bless y'all. Be safe. People coming, driving by, learning about this case. It's been good. I'm about to get me an umbrella. It's just too blessed hot for me. You can make fun of me all you want to, but it's hot. Is it unlocked or no? No, but don't worry about that. What do we got here? Oh, we got some people in church. Now, the glasses aren't doing too well. They're a little dirty because they've been fogging up and getting sweat all over them. Who do we have here? We got Peggy, Betty fan, Jen, hey, the real me too. It's nice to see you. Hello guys, hello my mod squad, Melanie, Unicorn, Jack. It's nice to see you, Erna. Thank you all for being here and supporting this beautiful cause. As many of you guys know, we've been talking about this case for the last several days. You guys knew I was going to be coming out and standing with this family as they advocate.
Oh my goodness!
Woo-wee! It is a hot day. It's reading only up 87 degrees on my car temperature. Oh my goodness. You guys don't have to leave when the phone goes down. It's just getting too hot and it shuts down. We're not shutting down. The show's not over. This is kind of what we have to deal with when we're out here in the heat. I don't know why my phone is... This phone, there's something... Like Olivia's been running on her phones the entire time out in the sun without any cover. Like mine's been sitting under a tent. and mine's overheating while hers is still going, which is weird. But all I gotta say is, for these phone manufacturers, we live in states that have sun, okay? If we can't even record for 30 flipping minutes out in the hot sun, what good is these damn phones? Good gracious. They gotta find something better, or put some nitrogen or something in these phones to cool them off and keep them cool. I don't know what they need to do about it, but it's irritating. I'm not a phone manufacturer, I'm just saying. Oh, it's been a year! I'm not even ready, but we'll sing you a happy birthday tune. Why not? Why not? So, if you guys are just tuning in, we just realized it is Phil's 12-month birthday. She's been with us for, longer than 12 months, but she's our friend from across the pond, and she's part of our family. So, let's welcome her, sing her a happy birthday, a bullhorn birthday. Good gracious, maybe the heat's getting to my brain. I don't know. We can't say it's the bleach anymore because I haven't bleached my hair in almost 2 years. So, everybody get ready. Get ready. Are we ready? Ready? Happy birthday to you. Dun, dun, dun. Happy birthday to you. Dun, 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 dun. Happy Bullhorn Betty birthday to beautiful Phil. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Where did everybody go? Okay, let me go figure out what's going on because it looked like the whole crew left. So I will be right back. You guys sit tight. I'm keeping you guys in the car. I'm sorry, but it's air conditioned in here. And you guys have already fell off twice, so I just don't want to cause any damage to the phone. So guys, I'll just flip you guys around so you guys can see what I'm seeing. There you go. And you'll get to see. You guys won't hear much because I don't have a mic on and you guys are going to be in the car. But at least you guys got some pretty flowers to look at. Think of it like that. Open the door. Is it unlocked? Say hi to everybody.
Hey guys, Chronicles in here, dropping off some stuff for Amber. There's her.
Is everything up? You got my cameras in the back? Woo-wee! All right, guys, we made it. I guess everybody decided to take a break. It is hot. Shit. Guys, you guys know I'm battle tested for the heat, right? Like I've been in the swamps. I've been out there in front of Gabby Petito's house. It was freaking 99-degree weather in front of Gabby Petito's, and we were out there for 8 hours a day. I am conditioned for this weather, but I've also been a freaking hermit for the last year and a half. So God told me I needed to start cleaning up my yard. All right, I'm back. like literally on full blast. Ah. Good gracious. Well, I guess I gave Alamance a reason to pull me over, I reckon, right? I'm driving with my phone in my hands. It's the end of the freaking world. I'm breaking the law! I'm breaking the law! You can send me a ticket in the mail. Don't even need to talk. You don't even need to stop me. Just look me up. Find my address. If you don't know what it is, reach out to Sumner County, Tennessee. They have it on file. Just send me the ticket. I'll be fine. I'll pay it. But I'm not putting my phone back into the window of the car. Holy crap. I will tell you, for 87 degrees, that's the hottest 87 degrees I have ever felt. I swear before God. That was miserable. That was absolutely freaking miserable. But it's okay. We're going to go cool off. We got water. But my phone kept shutting down. We were out there and I don't think I went live for hours in front of Gabby, but we did in front of Quentin Simon. But I think the difference is we kind of nestled ourselves kind of where there was shade. We had a good spot where we kind of had cover, plus the tent or the umbrella on the tripod. Nothing was working, guys. It was hot. It was miserably hot. I don't know how we're going to do 6 hours tomorrow. I mean, I'm game. I'll now that I know, I'm just going to bring a crap ton of water and I may stop at the dollar store and get some towels and just drench them in water, so I got stuff for my neck and stuff. As long as I got stuff to keep my body cool, I can go for hours. You got to remember, I'm a front row Joe, so we've been out there for days on end in the sweltering heat waiting to see the president. So we do what we do. As long as I got what I need, I'll be able to keep going. I can keep going and going and going. I'll be sweating like there's no tomorrow. Look at me. I mean, the sun's getting to me. I think my hair looks blonde. And it's not, we all know it's not blonde, it's gray. But in all the stuff sticking out looks my eyes are like sunburned. My eyes are sunburned. This is the road where that cop was like behind me eating my ass, and I had to turn here, and I didn't realize this was Woody Drive, and I freaking slammed my freaking brake to turn, and he almost hit me. And then he wants to follow me like I did something wrong. He was the one following so darn close. I don't know. There's something wrong here. But I have to be honest with you, we were out there outside of them circling around like sharks. They weren't circling, so what we did is we kind of stood. Let's go over here. So, what we did, hold on a second. Let me get past all of this. I can't go in that way. It's an out. Okay, so I'll go in. Sorry, guys, I can't. I'm trying to conceal my location. I don't care that people know where I'm at. I just don't want people knowing where I'm specifically at, if you get my drift, because just keep your face out of my space, So, anyways, what was I going to say? We did some surveilling before we got, set up or whatnot. We did some surveilling. And so nothing going on. And then all of a sudden, like I told you, I know that they've got like card readers or, tag readers somewhere in this town, because they knew where I was when I pulled here. So I know they were expecting me. So that means somebody's already called, which I really don't care. I could give two craps. So long story short, I was followed in. And when we got into downtown, no cops to be seen whatsoever. And so we decided to park, and I set up the stuff because I thought I just wanted to get everything out to check on it. Oops, sorry, I almost hung up on you guys. Get everything out to check on it and stuff. Well, what had happened is it was so hot and Daniel wasn't there yet, and Olivia wanted some Wi-Fi. She was trying to get something uploaded. She wanted some Wi-Fi, and I wanted some coffee. And so we went to this little coffee house, and where we were, they couldn't see us, but I could see them. And so like this officer was on the opposite side of where we parked, and he had his patrol car, I've got a video of it, pointed at our vehicle, you know, just kind of watching what was going on over there. And then they had the three officers, all of a sudden these three cops just show up downtown, you know, within 20 minutes of us being there. And they were all sitting outside just kind of watching that direction. And apparently they got hot or something, and they were coming in to get a cool beverage. And that's when we realized they're coming in. And so we started walking out. I could see that we had, it looked like a captain or a lieutenant of some sort that rolled through in an SUV, and he was in the passenger seat of a cruiser, and I could see him. I could see the emblems on his arms, but nobody stopped. Nobody got out of their vehicle or approached us, which is much different than the situation we had the first time we were here. So, you know, yeah, it looks like they're letting this family have their time, and I think that's respectable and appreciative. So I will say that so far about this situation. I anticipate tomorrow, it being a weekend, that corner's going to be popping tomorrow. So if you guys want to if you guys want to come around and help support, we had a gentleman today that came up and supported. Very nice guy. I'm super, super appreciative of him coming up to support the family. And, you know, we were recording, so he kindly let me know. He goes, listen, he goes, I appreciate it, but for work purposes, I'd rather not be recorded. And so very much appreciate just letting us know a heads up, so we know, one, to keep him out of the video if possible, but two, if he is in a video, we know to crop him out or cover his face. So if you guys are ever out with us and you are, say, taking a sick day from work, you know, to come out and support us, right? Make sure you let us know that you can't be on camera. We do respect people's wishes. We appreciate the support. The only time I don't respect people's wishes in a sense like that is when we're investigating a case and somebody doesn't want me to record their conversation or them out in public, and I'm going to record, whether you like it or not. But in a situation like this, you're here to support. You're not a criminal. You're not somebody I'm investigating. You're not somebody I'm reporting on. You know, in a situation like that, in a situation like that, we will absolutely make sure that your confidentiality is given. So just let whoever's recording know that you don't want to be on camera, so we make sure we position you in a place that you won't get caught on camera, and that we keep, respect your wishes. So just remember that. All right, guys, that's it for me. I need to get back to Olivia. I need to cool down. I need to get some water in my body. I need to wash my face, put some water on my face. It's a hot day. We're going to continue to fight with this family. I know this is one of our smaller cases, so I appreciate that you guys are all here supporting. If it wasn't such a good cause, I wouldn't be bringing you guys along, okay? So this is a good cause. This is something we should be supporting. And just remember, this family has been through a lot because of a law enforcement body that didn't want to do something that they should have been doing. And it's sad. Now, law enforcement's not responsible for her in the condition that she was found in. That only Joshua Brown is responsible for. But it is their responsibility to hold all citizens accountable for their crimes and to do it equally. And if this is not the result of what they would have done had the shoe been on the other foot, then this is inappropriate for Josh. And I truly believe, had it been a Hispanic person behind the wheel and a white person that was hit, the plea deal would be much different. And that is very upsetting for me. And that's why I'm here. All right, guys, rocking out with your coffee beans out. So don't forget to be fearless. If you see something, say something. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And until next time, please be safe, but more importantly, kind to one another. God bless.